I'm making this video for the conservative radio commentators that I tend to listen to every day. Chris Salcedo, Dan Bongino, Buck Sexton, and the EIB guys who took over for Rush, and Sean Hannity. Now, I have been listening to all of you guys for a number of years. Some of you over 10. And for those who seem to speak so highly of being patriots and wanting to stop this socialist invasion, destruction of our nation that we have going on with the current Biden presidency, there's a couple things that I've been noticing, especially over the last few weeks, that, well, you guys have just simply ignored. I have heard a lot of your callers into your radio programs constantly mention about the election, the 2020 election, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, the potato. There is a collective feeling within the people of the United States, a disturbance in the force, if you will, because we all know that something's not right. We all know that the election was in fact fraudulent. Now, I have been paying attention to what Mike Lindell has been putting out there as evidence since his cyber symposium, which you guys have all ignored. I have seen what he's presented with what came out of Mesa County, Colorado. Also what has come out of Maricopa County, Arizona, and the Arizona audit itself. Now, mind you, I'm just a dumb logger up here in the Pacific Northwest, but I watch. And it is, of my opinion, without a shadow of a doubt, with the evidence that Mike Lindell has put together just to this point, if that was brought before a jury, I, without a doubt, have all the confidence in the world that a jury would find that what Mike Lindell has is in fact true. And that in fact the 2020 election itself was fraudulent. What upsets me the most, now with all fairity, Dan Bongino, you're the only one that I've ever heard say anything about it. And you explained it quite well. With your scale analogy. If a scale is off by 10 pounds, yeah, you can keep stepping on it, stepping off, and stepping on and stepping off. It'll read the same thing, but it's going to read the same thing consistently wrong. The rest of you, now I have actually called into some of your radio programs to try to bring this up, and I have been told by some call screeners who wouldn't let me on that, in fact, some of you have got gag orders that you are not allowed to talk about the Mike Lindell situation or what he's finding out. Well, to me, that just says that you guys have capitulated and are just fine with the way things are. Because as you guys have even mentioned many times against the mainstream media, when they failed to mention anything about how they're complicit in their omission. I very much believe that is what you are all guilty of. Our nation's gone. And we're at a point, I think now, it can't be brought back. Because those who have the loudest voice are silent. You guys think the 2022 elections are going to be this, some landslide Republicans? You're fools. You're absolute fools. Because it's going to be the same thing. Look at the recall in California. where they had 70% of the people who actually went in to vote in person were told, you've already voted, sorry. They're complacent. And I am saddened. This great country that I love, this great country that my grandfather spent 18 months in Stalag 17B, German prison camp, as a prisoner of war. This great country that my great-great-great-grandfather, when he came over from Scotland, joined the Union Army, spent time in a Confederate prison camp. No more. And you that claim to be the big patriots didn't lift a finger. Nope. In fact, you shoved the problem under the rug and left the American people out to hang. So when this country finally does go to pot, when all of our rights are gone, when you are silenced to where you won't even be able to talk about our election fraud, which you already are, and it is sad to say, don't sit there and scratch your head wondering, well, what happened? Look in the mirror. You weren't brave enough. You were too worried about your big contracts with all your media groups, Fox News. That to you is what was more important, not this nation. It's becoming abundantly clear. And I know I'm going to get some haters for this. Oh, believe me. I know. And I'm going to be called a conspiracy theorist, a racist, a dude, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Your words mean nothing. It just saddens me that those that me and millions of Americans counted on, you've let us down. And unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be any pieces left to pick up and put back together. I hope you take a good look inside and who you are and how you feel about this country and how you feel about what's going on and how you, on what is right and what is wrong. Patriots make sacrifices. We're all out here sacrificing, putting up with this crap because we don't have a voice. Because the only voice we thought we had, you, are silent. You'd much rather worry about what New York City is doing with their corona lockdowns and passports. Yeah, that's important, no doubt. But quite literally, we would not be in this position if the election had been legit. That is the root of the whole matter. You look at everything that Biden's done since he's been in office. Not any of it would be happening if Trump, the true legitimate president of this United States of America, was in office. And you know it. Good luck, guys. We're all going to need it.